The overdue Killzone Mercenary review is here, and we'll find out whether the game excels or disappoints. So let's find out. With the PlayStation Vita's dual analog sticks and its performance that it's capable of producing beautiful games, it's ideal for first-person shooter games. But sadly, over almost 2 years, there have only been 2 games besides Killzone Mercenary, Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified, and Burning Skies, which did a terrible performance on the PlayStation Vita, and dare they call themselves first-person shooters. But thankfully, Killzone Mercenary is here and performs like a first-person shooter should. Killzone Mercenary not only impresses in a single player, but also stretches its muscles on the online multiplayer portion of the game. Guerrilla Cambridge, the developing team for Killzone Mercenary, never bothered to actually add more to the Killzone series campaign, but rather have it more of a different spin-off of it. Rather than playing part of the ISA, you actually play a mercenary called Aaron Danner. And the mercenary can go either ways depending on how good the money is. So if there's a contract that the ISA offers, but also the Vectin offer, he can go and choose whichever one he wants. The main slogan with this game, which obviously is a little bit comical on some sides, is the whole die rich or die trying.
It's get rich or die trying.
50 Cent reference, by the way. Is that the only thing that you really matters is to get the most money as possible. So that's why you would want to go to the higher ranking contracts as opposed to the lower ranking ones, therefore trying to get more money, which you can use to upgrade your weapons, buy new weapons, buy armor, and then buy special systems weapons. There are definitely some frame rate issues with the single player campaign of the game, so it could be so overwhelming that so many things are happening, but it's understandable since it's a handheld. It's hard to believe it's running on Killzone 3's engine, obviously, with the smaller setback to that. Performance of the game, everything that's going around, definitely see it's a wow factor with that, which could be forgivable, but it's just one thing you may encounter from time to time. The touchscreen, when you use it to melee attack, it's cool. It's really cool that they actually utilize that, but sometimes it can be a little bit more tedious when you're playing online multiplayer, because if you try to swipe it on your screen, you end up missing and end up dying most of the time, which could also depend a factor on your Wi-Fi connection and how good or how fast you are to combat that before you end up dying. Killzone Mercenary's online multiplayer is where the replay value lies the most, with 3 modes: Team Deathmatch, and what they're calling Warzone, which is a combination of 5 modes put together, which gives it a long-lasting multiplayer match. It's a 4 versus 4 with 6 maps, and I'll have to say that the maps are well sized. There's always that one unfavorable map, but other than that, the maps are well executed, well designed overall. The category of weapons is a little bit more limited than maybe what Black Ops Declassified had, but overall you end up using maybe the same type 2-3 weapons, so that doesn't really matter that much. There's always customizations within those weapons, but also with armor, which gives it a strategizing feel to it, depending on what mode, depending on what map, and how you're feeling that day. You know, if you're feeling more like a sit back, relax, or more of a run and gun type of person, there's always different armors that help you out within that game. The only small drawback to the multiplayer game is that if it had some type of like online mic talking where you can actually talk with other players in the lobby, no Vita game that I know of actually offers that without actually going to party matching and maybe getting some friends. Then you can talk like that, but it would be a nice addition to therefore kind of trash talk to other players, or essentially strategize with one another for people you don't even know. Overall, Killzone Mercenary is a well-executed game, beautiful graphics, a lot of gameplay value to the campaign, as well as the online multiplayer to keep people coming back. Controls feel at bay and feel like a console counterpart, which is a great thing. And the nice thing about Killzone's developing team, Cambridge, they're always updating the game from time to time. The newest update should have bot zone, so if you don't have Wi-Fi or online connectivity, you can go ahead and kind of simulate an online match within bots of the game. And it's also going to offer 2 new maps and also fixes some of the connection problems. So I do expect people to still play this game online. It's not dead. There's still a community playing Killzone Mercenary, and with updates from the developing team by themselves is what keeps a lot of more people coming back to Killzone Mercenary. Overall, I give the game a 9 out of 10, a well-crafted game, a well-PlayStation Vita game, and the best first-person shooter on the PlayStation Vita. If you want to see more reviews, subscribe, like, and comment. More gameplay videos of PlayStation 4, PS3, and PlayStation Vita. Stick around.